What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today I am going to be reviewing the LEGO Speed Champions Aston Martin DB5 set. Yes, this is the set based off of 007 or the James Bond films. Now, I don't have a lot of interest in the Speed Champions line of LEGO, but I did remember hearing about this set last year, and I saw it on store shelves this past weekend, so I figured why not pick it up. There's a pretty awesome James Bond minifigure in there, and the build itself looked pretty sweet, and it is indeed that. Now, this will be slightly different than my normal set reviews, because I will not only be reviewing the set, but I will also be comparing that James Bond minifigure to my custom James Bond minifigure I designed a few years back. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Taking a closer look at that Daniel Craig James Bond minifigure, we can see he comes equipped with a wrench for some reason. Maybe that's just a Speed Champions thing, or perhaps there is a scene in the Daniel Craig films where he wields a wrench that I just can't remember. I think they did a pretty great job here, though. I believe this is based off of his appearance from Skyfall, because that is the film where the Aston Martin is featured, if I'm not mistaken. The printing all around looks pretty great. It is a simple suit, but it does capture that iconic James Bond look. The hairpiece is alright, in my opinion, and the face has a pretty uncanny resemblance to Daniel Craig as James Bond. Now, the suit on my custom James Bond minifigure is actually based off of his appearance from No Time to Die, not Skyfall. So I'll exclude that from this comparison and focus purely on the face and hair pieces. For my custom one, I used the face from Newt Scamander, and although it's a bit too happy and the official one is obviously superior, I do think it has a decent resemblance to Daniel Craig. I also prefer the hairpiece I used, which can be found on either Tobias Beckett from Solo: A Star Wars Story or Mr. Incredible. I think it's a little bit more accurate than the dark tan Krennic hairpiece that LEGO ended up using on their official minifigure. Moving on to the build for the Aston Martin itself, this has to be one of the most satisfying LEGO vehicle builds I've ever put together. It really does capture the appearance of the actual vehicle, with the chrome hubcaps there, the engine on the front, the little horn pieces used on either side of the license plate on the front and back of the car. There is even a little exhaust pipe at the back, which is built using a very creative part combination of a binocular and gun piece. The shaping all around is very accurate. It gives the vehicle a very appropriate, smooth, slick look. The roof and back windshield can be removed very easily, but it is sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off all the time. Inside you can see some seats at the back where you can't actually fit any minifigures, unfortunately, but you can see Bond himself in the front seat at the steering wheel. And it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but there is a microphone piece used for the joystick, which is pretty cool, and his other hand is currently on the brake. As per usual, my biggest issue with this set is the overabundance of stickers. With the exception of the headlights, grille, rear window, and rear lights, everything else is a sticker. The door handles, the logos, the license plates, everything is a sticker, which is pretty annoying. I think I did a decent job of applying all the stickers correctly, or at least to the best of my ability, but that's just because I have experience. If I didn't, I would find the experience very frustrating. Something else worth mentioning is there are a bunch of extra stickers included for alternative license plates, and a ton of spare silver tiles for those stickers to be applied onto. Now, I'm gonna save these tiles to be used on mocks and different creations in future, but if you would like different license plates, then you can apply them whenever you see it fit to do so. I love the way the silver pieces were incorporated into this build. They add an extra bit of finesse to an already quite stylish vehicle. With all that being said, my final verdict on this set is that I highly recommend it. I'm not even the biggest James Bond fan, but this set is definitely a must-buy for any James Bond fan out there. It is slightly overpriced here in Canada at $30, but that's only a bit more than what I'd consider to be the average price for this kind of set, which is around $25. It's only $20 in the US, and I think that is more than a fair price. Even at $30, I didn't feel like I was getting ripped off. The build is very accurate and well done overall, and it's just really cool to finally be getting Daniel Craig as a LEGO minifigure. Finally getting a face for him will be incredibly useful for many of his different roles, such as Benoit Blanc from the Knives Out franchise. But what did you guys think of my review? Have I convinced you to pick this set up? Just whatever your thoughts are, please let me know them all in the comments below. And of course, as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.